You know, we've been doing these live streams off and on for about a year now, and each time I say, I gotta come up with an intro. One of these days I gotta do it. We are live, Norm.
Okay. What's the what kind of intro? I saw the countdown. That looked
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, it's just a generic StreamYard thing, but it'd be fun to have something original. But
All right.
yeah. Well, your
Get
second
to work.
computer showed up as device
Shatcom.
not. Hey, Chris, thanks for hanging out with us again. It says not connected. They will need to connect their mic cam before you can add them to the stream.
Really?
Yeah. Just be sure to mute it or else you get a double thing.
Okay, let me work on that. You can hide me while you do the intro.
Sure. Well, here's the intro. As you can tell, we're just kind of winging it tonight. Norm's been helping me out on some of my projects here. Getting the shack behind me set up with Linux. As you can also tell, I got the 73 Linux going from Smart Jason. So that is pretty cool. Good evening, N0AWA. What we're been doing is this year I'm trying to make a drive to do more digital modes that would be helpful with both portable radio and general preparedness, right? APRS, WinLink, and JS8 call are the three that I want to become more efficient with as quickly as I can. As I title this thing, I've been messing around a little bit with YAAC, which is yet another APRS client. It's an app that we can use to get more potential out of APRS. In my area, in my experience, it's pretty similar to are you gonna share a screen with that or
Yeah, in a
sorry.
little bit.
All right, I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, just keep it.
Sorry.
Keep it down.
Tiny squirrel. As you can tell, we did zero prep before this because we're both running late. But what I was getting back to is the application or software YAAC really does make APRS useful for me. I'm of the mindset of Mike Cade MRD on his take of APRS of not being a fan, and mostly it's two-founded. First off, it's just not used a lot in my area, so there's not much for digipeters or iGates and that kind of stuff. So obviously need that type of thing going on. And also it just didn't live up to my expectations because I just went crazy and made a bunch of assumptions and how wonderful it'd be. But I found, and I've been messing around a little bit here with YAAC, it really makes it useful because it's like a mapping software. You get a nice map of the area. All the different APRS beacons show up on it. You can add objects to it, which we can do a demonstration with a little bit later. Draw on the map. So if you're coordinating events or monitoring situations, you can draw on the map. An example I like to use is for your Skywarn type people or Aries or what have you, after a hurricane or a tornado on the map, you can detail out lots of useful information in real time, like intersections where or parts of the road where bridges or culverts are washed out or water's running over the road, where trees are down, where power lines are down, and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously be able to keep tabs of people with their positions and stuff. So all that rambling, I'm doing my part to make this area a little bit better with APRS, where I'm trying to set up a permanent iGate and digipeater here at my home residence, and also be able to set up, be able to do that kind of stuff mobile. And I've messed around a little bit, and I got things kind of working, whereas I'm able to pull in information from the off the internet, that you would see on APRS.fi website. But I'm not able to pull things in locally. I did some testing this weekend, and I just can't do that. Catch up here from Digital Dreamer. I own the Yaesu FTM 200DR APRS, which I used during the Los Angeles wildfires and riots that, last year back in June. Very cool. All right, so
Yeah, another thing good about YAAC is you can download the map tiles that you're interested in and use them offline.
Yep.
So on Windows, I use Pinpoint APRS, and that requires an internet connection to see the maps.
Sure.
Because it's downloading from the internet all the time.
Sure.
But yeah, YAAC's nice because you can actually download the map tiles and use it offline.
Very cool. I am not too familiar with the FTM 200. I have the 300 behind me right now. I used to have the 400 when that first came out. I bought that, thought that'd be the greatest radio, and it was all right. Then I ended up buying the 300, and for my uses, I just like that one better. It's just came down to personal preference. All of them are very good. That's one thing you can't knock about Yaesu is their mobile rigs are pretty well built. Before we go in, Norm, do you have YAAC up and running at your desk there? Is that what you're gonna?
I can get it running, but I do not have it connected to my radio.
Oh, that's all right.
But let's see.
Just you may be able to point out a few things more than I do. We should have really prepared a little bit.
Yeah.
That takes the fun away. We just kind of do things as we do them.
So let's do.
Is that your sailboat, Norm?
No, this was a buddy of mine's. Going out
All right.
Mine's a lot smaller. All right. So yeah, I don't have my radio turned on right now, so I got all those errors, but here we go. There's YAAC.
Sure.
And if I keep looking over here, this is where my Linux machine's at.
Yep. That's cool. Okay, so you're running off Linux too.
Yeah.
So you can download maps, and they're fairly well detailed. You should see a lot of waterways there. You can see the roads and everything. So that's pretty useful.
And you can zoom in.
That's the one downer is that it's like 1990s refresh on it, but
yeah. And I noticed I downloaded quite a number of tiles. If I zoom out more, I'm in the Houston area. It takes a while to load up all the tiles that I've downloaded.
Sure.
Yeah, they'll eventually show up. Yeah.
All right. So then
this is the thing of working offline. Your computer, and this machine is over 10 years old now. Runs Linux just fine. I'm running Mint right now. Yeah, so it takes a while to load the maps, but usually you're zoomed into a location near you that you wanna see the traffic in.
Sure. All right. Well, why don't I just Have you ever had to use APRS for emergencies yet? No, Digital Dreamer, I have not. Last weekend I played around with it. They had those No King rallies or protests going around. There was nothing in my area, but last year, I think the last was the second or third one they did last year. There was a small group in a town near me. None of them showed up this time because it was all city people that are up in my area to their cabins. They don't have their cabins opened up. Basically, the locals here, while we are all politically minded, we just don't see the point of standing on the corner to hold a sign. We all know what we think because it's small town USA, right? But I did set up, and I did a little bit of a live stream Saturday for, I don't know, about a half hour or so, where I was monitoring local law enforcement and emergency services on the scanner and area repeaters and stuff. And me and Norm's friend Eric, we kind of played around and kind of mapped out what was going on, or what we would expect that would go on if something was going on. Excuse me. We made kind of a live action map of the area, kind of marked out where we would think the protest would be. We mapped out where we would recommend people take alternative routes so they could avoid the protest area. And then we kind of played around where we were the protest coordinators. So then on APRS, we marked where parking areas are, overflow parking areas are, where the bathrooms will be, that kind of stuff. Then we played the other side where if the protest turned into something more, where police would stage, where an ambulance would stage, just kind of maple leaf stuff like that. It was just kind of fun. And you had to run that, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm a hacker.
All right. So basically where we're at is I have YAAC running behind me. I will hop over all right, hopefully your wife is not watching the stream, or else you're gonna get ringed some more. Behave, Greg. He was gonna hop on too. But I'll hop over and kind of show what I have going, and hopefully Norm can help me here. So
Okay, so you do have chat coming in from both channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm watching the live stream here. Monitoring it from your second channel, your main channel.
Sure.
All right.
All right. Oh, I might as well just turn off. How do I do that? There we go. You can look at an avatar instead of the back of my head.
Yeah.
And then
so
plus I got. And
you're
plus
setting
I
up
got
your
to turn
radio
on.
there.
Yeah. And then plus I got to turn some lights on over here, and that just gets backwashy. So let me get in here. Where did it go? There we go.
So you're also running Mint that you've installed 73 Linux on.
That is correct.
Yeah. And where can one find that?
Smart Jason.
Yeah.
Jason KM4ACK, or is it? Yeah, that's the right call. All right, so
yeah.
thank you. So as you can see, I popped up here 22 seconds ago. So when my computer shut down, it turned everything off. So it's not running 24/7. But right away, you can see some other area iGate Digipeater popped up. And if I give it a few minutes, you see, yep, 5 seconds later, another Digipeater popped up. And a few more are popping up around.
And how far? So you can receive those from your QTH.
They're coming in via the internet.
I know, but once we get your radio hooked up, you should be able to receive.
I would think I'd get most of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't know the scale here.
Oh.
So
yeah.
How far?
This was like that's like 50 kilometers away.
Okay.
So Norm's by the Houston area. I am about 90 minutes north of downtown Minneapolis, St. Paul. So right here's the Twin Cities area, and I'm up here in Wisconsin. Right here's the Indian Head of Wisconsin, and I'm right on the bridge of the nose. All right, so as you see, more these things are popping up. So to set up where we get things in, I go to File, Configure, Expert Mode. Oops, and I bear with me. I'm not good at stuff. Expert Mode. All right, and then with ports, I have this APRS.is port in. So that's pulling everything in off the internet connection. All right.
Yeah, and if you edit that, you can kind of show folks how you did that quickly, because people might be interested.
Yep.
One thing you have to do is enter your call sign, and you can put a dash, whatever you like after it, whatever numbers. I think it's between 1 and something.
Yep.
And different numbers kind of mean different things to folks. So is 12 base station?
I think so. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, there's a standard, a gentleman's agreement of what there should be, but you can.
Yeah, and you can go to aprs.org and see those. Yeah, dash 12 is actually that's RFID devices, one-way trackers, etc. Your primary fixed location is usually -0.
Oh.
But like I said, it
yeah,
doesn't really matter. It's kind of a gentleman's agreement. But if you have a number of different APRS radios, you might want to do like for like a generic additional station, Digi Mobile, weather, etc. -1, -2, -3, -4 are used.
Yep.
Other networks like D-Star, iPhone, Blackberries, iGates, those are like -5. Special activities -6 for satellites. So you get the idea.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I think 7 is for portable.
HD. Yeah, portable.
Yep, and then 9 is typically for mobile, because I know the radio I have in my truck, I have it as -9, and in my any handheld I have -7. I'm not sure why I went 12 here. I think I just typed a random number. Anything else here worth showing? I think everything else I had here was. Oh yeah, the passcode. That's if you just do a Google search for APRS passcode, you'll get to a website where that is generated. It's not really a super secret thing. It's just you type in your call sign and it gives you
a number based on your call sign. So yeah, you type my call sign in KC9CSC, then yeah, you'll get my number.
Yeah. So
but it's just there to kind of keep traffic down. extraneous traffic.
Yeah, it's the locks are for honest people type thing. It's easy to hack or get around, but it's just one thing more step to keep people from screwing around. So that's basically everything here. When this came up, I just entered my call sign, I entered the passcode thing, and I think I left everything the way it was, except for, yeah, I had the enabled. And then back to Jason, KM4ACK. If you go to his fantastic YouTube channel, he has a whole playlist with YAAC, and one of the videos is how to set it up. So he is definitely a better resource than I am. I can't vouch for Norm. Norm's definitely a better resource than I am. I don't know.
Not as good
Jason.
as Jason. So
yeah,
I'm an amateur.
And Jason's a professional amateur radio operator.
Yeah,
I just said that. All right, so we'll close that. One other thing, as I noted, I don't think this is. Whenever I fire up YAAC, my icon will pop up, but it doesn't seem to refresh ever. Like if I leave this running all day, it'll be like 8 hours. And I thought if I went to Beacon, it should. I thought I should have it set up so it should be going. Unless I gotta do something like name the Beacon or something. But I have it set up so it should be repeating every 10 minutes. But I don't know if I have something not turned on or what. Are you?
Yeah, so I'm looking. I think the beacon will be more for when you're connected to a radio.
Okay. That makes sense because it's not. Geez. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Never mind.
So it may be under the DigiPeak settings, which I haven't messed around with too much.
Sure.
But yeah, you post it once on the DigiPeater. You know, if you're receiving signals and digi-repeating, it's going to refresh your location.
Okay. I just walked back. Catch up on some comments here. Your brother says he's all good. He has earbuds on, so all right.
Yeah, that means he can't hear.
Digital Dreamer, I know a ham whose APRS on his bicycle saved his life, who averaged about 50 miles a day on a set route along the
Nevada-Utah
border. Couple had a big dog off the solution, so he jumped in his way. They left this dog on the road the couple with the dog left him in the road with a broken back and wouldn't call 911 on his behalf.
Wow.
Holy cow. His APR showed him in one spot for hours on that very hot summer pavement. And that's where that's the kind of scenario that kind of got me into APRS when I started going for my tech license or started studying for ham radio. You know, I do a fair bit of solo backpacking, and that's what really got my eye for APRS is because I could be on I'll just move up here. I could be up here on the north shore of Lake Superior in Minnesota. There's a hiking trail that goes from Duluth all the way up to the Canadian border that follows the Sawtooth Mountains around here. And it gets pretty remote and it's pretty wild. And I thought having APRS would be perfect for that because, you know, I'll buy $300-400 handheld radio that has APRS on it. I can set it up. And then that way, friends and family who don't even have a ham license can be looking on the websites that post stuff like this, like APRS FI, and they can track my movement, and I can have my message on there saying, I'm okay, I'll be camping here tonight, I'm heading to this spot tomorrow. And if I need help, I can say I need help. Or if I get into a situation like Digital Dreamer was saying, they can say, hey, Shane hasn't moved for 4 hours, we should probably do something. So that's about all I got to say about that.
Yeah, you can post stuff like, I'm in the woods, I need a strong man to keep me warm tonight.
I'm cold and lonely.
Yeah.
I left the party at the one campsite, tried to take a shortcut through the woods, now I'm lost. Like, that's never happened to anybody in here.
No.
No, nobody spent the night in the woods.
It was very foggy.
All right, so let's go back. So yeah, so you can see there's more objects are starting to pop up here around the area, as you can see, as you know, they'll beacon out every couple minutes or whatever. So that's why nothing all shows up at once. It kind of starts from a screen clean slate, and then when more stuff gets beacons out on APRS, gets picked up by a digipeater or iGate, put onto the internet, and then the internet comes here and then it starts popping up here. So every few minutes stuff pops up. All right, so to get me to be able to pull in, let me back up again. So this is what's being pulled in off the internet. That's been picked up, you know, because RF only travels so far with these things. So there's a good chance, or a chance, that there are people like me who have a APRS in their truck or car driving around. Their beacon goes out, but it does not get picked up by a digipeater in the area. So there could be other stuff out here that nobody's seeing, and I can't transmit out either. But I have a 2-meter radio here at home with the antenna out. So there's a good chance that if there's something in the area, in fact, I'm seeing it on my radio right here, that my radio is picking it up, but it's not showing up on through the internet, if that makes sense. Norm, you might have to
That's
translate
why
that
I thought we'd walk kind of through today.
Yep. But if that made sense, you might have to translate from Scout to English, because I kind of.
Okay. And Digital Dreamer had a question. He didn't buy the FTM 200DR for the APRS feature. Had it on the computer, where APRS work with iOS and iPhone, and the ones I know about are there's Bluetooth TNCs that you can buy, and I know the Kenwood TH D75AK HT has one built in. That's not a cheap, that's a $700 radio though. But yeah, if you search the net, there are Bluetooth and TNCs, and there may be even some that work with the new iPhones with USB-C.
Yeah.
I haven't really researched that too well.
Yeah, connecting the 200 to his iPhone. Is that what he's asking?
Or I was just talking about any kind of I was just talking in general about the APRS radios I know that work with the iPhone, but I'm sure there's a way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a newer iPhone with the USB-C connection, I would think you'd be able to hook your, like, a digi-rig to it. Yeah, I don't know. I know I have an iPhone and it will work with the handheld I have bear with me, I'm wandering around into the other room. The VGC VRN76.
What brand is that?
VGC.
Okay. Oh yeah, DGC. Yeah.
Yep, this guy right here. Let me embiggen myself.
And that one's quite a bit less expensive than the Kenwood.
Yeah, this is like $150 radio, $140, $160. B-Tech has a version as well. Yeah, if you do a YouTube search of VNR-N76, you'll see a ton of videos on this. This is a fantastic handheld. Comes in a lot of colors. I couldn't make up my mind, so I didn't get a color. And again, B-Tech makes a version of this radio too. I own one of those. I would have grabbed that, but it's out in the truck. If you like a lot of color options, the VGC is the one to go. If you would like to have
You got the
NOAA weather
prison
channels,
version there.
Yep. If you'd like to have NOAA radio, the B-Tech version has that built in, so it'll automatically come on. No color options for there is tactical brown and tactical black, but that works just fine. Really recommend them. They have an app that works on your iPhone or your Android phone, so it's pretty cool. Yep, for sure. For sure. Where he lives, he doesn't see the value of APRS, but out on the mainland, see the value with wildfires where all the rumble looks the same. Yep. For sure. Yeah, yeah. For me, definitely, APRS really starts to shine when you start using it on a phone or a computer where you have some mapping capabilities like this. Sending messages to each other is kind of wonky, but it works all right. But this format here really shines. All right, so Norman, should we see if we can get my radio hooked up?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So
let me get back into position here. All right, so
do you have your radio connected to your computer?
yes,
Right,
I'll just to tell you and everybody what's going on here. Being I don't have like a over the desk cam here on this setup. Eventually I will, but whatever. On my ham desk here, I got the laptop that I'm sharing the screen with, and beside it is a Yaesu FTM 300D. It has APRS on it, and connecting, but it doesn't have a sound card in it. So connecting the radio to the computer, I have a DigiRig sound card. So going from the back of the radio, from this data port, I have a cable, and then from the sound port, I got an audio cable going into the DigiRig. Out of the DigiRig, I got USB cable going into the computer.
All right.
Now I don't. So.
And the only program you're running on your computer right now is, well, of course you have StreamYard going, but
Yep, I got StreamYard going off the web. Is YAAC. Yeah, I don't have any of the other ham radio softwares going. So What I did before is I'll show you exactly what I did and where it kind of seemed like it was working. I went to the file configure expert mode. Get on up. Yeah. And then I went to ports. And I went to add a port. And then I went with the serial TNC.
Mm-hmm.
And here, this popped up, /dev/TTY USB 0, which seemed like that must be what I'm using.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yep. So then I put in my call sign. And I think I did the -12 again. So then transmit, I set to able. And then down here, I added the wide 1-1. And I think that's all I did. If I hit the test port, right now, this thing popped up. And the red LED bar is on my radio, so it looks like it's working. I close that, and the red thing that shows I'm transmitting on the radio turned off. And it's I should take a picture or something like this. But on the radio, you got the 2 VFOs showing, and it was all on the bottom one like you normally do for APRS. And I'm on 144.390, so I'm on the right frequency, and everything should be going.
Yeah, you're missing one part of the equation.
Oh,
You need a TNC, terminal node controller. Luckily, you've probably already installed it. It's called Direwolf.
okay. So that's okay, because I know there's things with Direwolf. I thought the TNC was Digirig, but that's just a sound card.
That's just a sound card. Yeah, it's sound card and controller. So close out the YAAC right now.
Should I just cancel what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Cancel. Close. Shut her down.
Yeah.
Shut her down.
All right. Open up your file explorer there. On files. It's like a on Linux.
Yep.
All right. So you do have Direwolf already installed.
Yes, because I did the full install of the 73 Linux.
Yeah. So we're gotta configure it. So you're gonna open that file called direwolf.conf. It's the first text file.
Okay, open that.
Yeah. All right. Listen big in it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody's internet ham radio friend, Steve T.O., tried to walk me through this a long time ago, and I hurt myself. But if I remember right, if you go through and it kind of tells you what you want to be doing.
Yeah.
And then when you get down to where the commands are, you just kind of like delete the hashtags to get it to work.
Yep, but we're going to need to find some information about your computer first.
Oh, there's always a quiz. All right.
Yeah, so open up a command line, a terminal.
All right.
Now you're going to look like TO now. All right. You make it.
But only handsome.
Yeah.
He's the smart one. I'm the good looking one.
All right.
Well,
you're going to type in a record, one word, letter A, and then record.
okay.
Space. -L.
-L.
Yeah.
Like
this
that?
is going to list your sound cards.
Okay. So like, okay to hit the enter button there, boss?
Yeah. All right. So we got to find which one it looks like you're going to be your is going to be for your DigiRig. Is it that USB PNP sound device?
I don't know. The Logitech's a camera that I have above my head.
Yeah. The dock, that's Western Digital. Doesn't look like it. HD audio generic. Sounds like, let me look at mine, see what I come up with.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I would guess it's the USB PNP because it's USB. Well, all of them say USB audio. Now
yeah, it doesn't matter. We can always fix it if it's not right. I just turned on my computer, my radio, so now it's connected to my Linux machine. All right, mine's called. All right, HA until PHI. What I'm going to assume is that it's the last one.
Okay.
So it's card 4, device 0. So let's write down 4.
Okay,
0.
I see what you're saying. Right there is card 4, and then it's blah 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 device 0. Okay.
Yeah. So let's write that down.
Uh,
And it could also be, if that doesn't work, it's going to be 1 0.
No. Okay.
I think it's going to be 4 0 though.
Yeah. So
Oh,
okay.
right.
Oh, I'm just writing stuff down. Card 4, device 0. All right. It's written down.
All right. Now we're going to have to find where your the USB port that your DigiRig is hooked up to. So in the terminal again, this is going to get big. So show my computer. I'll just show it to you. LS, you're going to list your USB devices, your serial devices. So serial, and then you're going to list it by -ID.
All right. Let me go back to that.
All right, you can, once you kind of see what I wrote, then you can switch back to yours.
Ah. All right, so I type in LS.
Space / DEV. Oh, / yeah, sorry. D Echo V. Yeah. // serial. And then / by BY-ID.
Does that tell you anything?
I left one thing out of it. So, yeah. I don't know if this terminal is going to let you go back with the arrows, but we can try. Go back, and before the first // yeah, you'll have to use your arrow keys because it's like old school. Yeah, so LS space -L space and then that stuff. Okay, you're good. So.
Hey, there's that TD.
All right, that's what you need. You need, okay, so your TTY USB 0, which is what I am. Let me make sure that that's still, because I just plugged it in. LS-L SDV. Yep, USB 0 too. So, all right. Now we got everything we need to configure Direwolf.
Okay.
All right, so just go through this text file. Let me get mine up. And again, I'm looking over here away from the camera because this is where my Linux box is. All right, you see where you under first audio device properties. Keep scrolling down. Yep, you see that box?
Yep.
All right, a device is already commented, but you're going to change the 3,0 to 4,0.
Okay, so that first digit is the card and the second's the device. I sound like I know what I'm doing.
No.
But I don't.
You're like TO, man.
All you gotta do is talk confidently.
Yeah.
And those that don't listen, you will look up to you like you know something. That's how we get through life. All right. What else do I do?
All right, now keep scrolling down to my call. It's under channel 0 properties.
Yep.
Oh, you've already edited this.
Smart Jason did that. When you do the install, you type in your call sign and it does the updates for some stuff.
You can put a dash there if you want, your dash 12 or whatever you had in before. But yeah, I'll just keep it that for now.
All right.
You can always come back and change it.
Sure.
Now you're going to.
Oh, I bet I see right here.
The modem?
Yep.
Default is see if you pick a suitable modem speed based on your situation. 1200 is most common for VHF, UHF. This is default if not specified. So you don't got to do anything. Because you're going to use this on 2 meters, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you go down to HF for some APRS stuff, you'll have to change this.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly. All right.
So I just leave this the way it is. Okay.
Yep. Now your PTT here.
Down here. That I'm highlighting in blue.
Yeah, unhighlight that. I mean, unhashtag that. Or pound sound. Yeah, uncomment it. And actually comment that again. Put your pound sound back in. Scroll down. I'm gonna see. Okay, yeah, just keep that CM108 there for now.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just having a allergy attack here. Now go to the end and go to the line below it, and we're going to type in. So below that PTT.
Oh, right, literally the line below it. Okay.
And type in PTT. And we're space. And we're going to go /DV. We're going to specify. Oh, in the wrong spot.
Why did it do that?
I guess you clicked in the wrong spot. And then you're going to go /. What did we see before? TTY USB 0.
All right.
All right. And scroll down again. You're going to need to find your KISS ports. So do you have a virtual server TNC properties?
Yeah.
All right. Default is port 8000. All right. And the KISS, that's your AWG, and 8001, I'm writing that down, is your KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Protocol, terminal, TCP. All right. So this is default. I don't think, yep. So you don't have to put anything. Like on my older version of Direwolf, I actually had to type in KISS port space 8001. But you don't have to do that. You just keep the defaults. Save it.
Okay. This is that I'm ready.
Yep.
Save.
All right. Now keep it open just in case we have to go back to it and fix something. Open up your terminal again.
Okay.
Type in Direwolf. And it should start communicating with your radio. So when you hear the noise, it should pop up here if it's receiving correctly. There you go.
Look at that. It's doing things.
Yeah. And see your port. It tells you your ports right here. So your KISS TCP client application is on 8001.
Audio input level is too high. This may cause. Do I need to turn my volume down?
I usually start around 25%.
Sure.
You know, it's like FT8. So if your if you have it set up to work well with FT8.
I've never done FT8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, turn your thing down to 20%. Start at 20%, and you know, if you're not getting out there,
Okay, so
But actually, that's not you. That's from KD9 EJA. He has his audio level too high, and it's detecting some distortion. Because you haven't transmitted anything yet. It doesn't know what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm not the jackwagon. Somebody else is. All right.
Turn on your HT and click it on. And can you send like a packet out? Just to see, so you can see your call sign on here.
Oh. Yeah.
And you want to turn your power to low so you don't overwhelm your radio. I don't know where your antennas are at. If it's outside pretty far away, then
it's outside.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't think I have APRS turned on. This is really interesting YouTubing when you can't see what I'm doing. But you're not missing out on much, folks. I am just hitting random.
But it's kind of cool. You can just see the data here. And so your YAAC's going to take this data and put it on the map. That's all YAAC does, is take this data that it's seeing right here, the stuff in blue, and chucking it on a map. So this is Direwolf's actually doing all the heavy lifting here.
Okay, so
you said you weren't very active, but yeah, there's a number of people around.
I'm not even. Oh yeah, there's stuff. It seems to be like the same guy though.
Yeah. Okay. Is it the same guy?
Yeah.
It's your new best APRS friend.
Yeah, my only APRS friend.
And there's a weather station.
There's an area where I've hiked before. There's a guy that has a weather station. He's beaconing every 30 seconds. It's like, oh, it's 70 degrees. Oh, it's still 70 degrees.
Yeah, pretty good. It's good to know, though.
Yeah. Every 30 seconds.
It's January. It's cold as F.
Exactly. All right, so I'm still trying to get an APRS signal out here.
Yeah.
So did you fall for any of the April Fool's jokes on the ham radio universe today?
Nah, but I did like Kate MRD's POTA one.
That one, okay, so I have YouTube on my phone. I don't watch YouTube on my phone, but like many people at work, when I get in a break, I'll scroll through my feed and find videos I want to watch in the evening, so I'll start saving them, right?
Yeah.
So on my feed, there's Kate, MRD's. POTA has, basically a paid option, and I'm thinking,
yeah, I did do a double take. I was like, I could see him doing that, maybe, but it's weird.
Well, I saw that, and right away I thought, that's a good one. April Fool's, I get it, whatever. And I just started scrolling through, and then I saw the similar one from Michael KB9VBR, and I'm like, oh, for some reason I took Michael serious, and I'm like, oh, it must be a real thing. So I saved both of them, going, oh, they must have a premium. I don't know what it would be, but yeah. So I started watching those videos, and I laughed. It was funny. All right, I'm still not seeing.
Yeah. If
It should be on.
oh, you're not receiving your HT?
I'm not sure if I've got this thing's sending yet.
What frequency are you on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 144.39.
Yeah. Well, do you want to just continue? I know that radio can be kind of hard to get into APRS mode sometimes.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm seeing stuff, so it's got to be working. So
yeah, let's see if you can. Okay, so let's open YAAC.
do I need to?
You
If I
keep that
close
running.
this,
Nope.
or else that direwolf will die, right?
Direwolf will die. Yeah, I just keep it open.
All right.
I actually kind of like just to put it on top of YAAC, you know, like on the same screen, so I can kind of see the data roll in as make sure it's all showing up on the map. So if you want to position the tile, the maps, so you can put direwolf in.
Okay.
Direwolf doesn't need to be that big. You just can see the last couple. Yeah, you can just put it underneath it. Yeah.
So why is it looking like the Epstein files now?
Oh, it's just it's because it puts white where there's text and you've got in dark mode. So where there's no direwolf data coming in, it's just gonna default to your black dark mode terminal.
All right.
I assume you do have dark mode on because you're cool.
I don't know about that.
All right, now you're going to add your another port. All right, let me.
And I think it's called something else, right? This is what.
Let me go
Why
through
I
the
never.
notes.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Just fill in the dead time.
All right. Well, this is, and I think like many people, this is why I never get into the digital modes, because there's never a straightforward connect to radio. Away you go. You know, if I'm laughing because I just got a direct message from our friend Mike into MAK saying, "Yo, I'm watching your live stream and I'm sending this through APRS, so I'm getting it on my computer." Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, awesome.
No, but this is, I am a true appliance operator. I want to be able to just bring up one software, YAAC or whatever it is, and say connect to radio, and then connect to the radio, and not have to go into a terminal mode enter a bunch of stuff because I got a feeling if I shut things down or unplug anything, I got to start all over again, don't I?
Well, now you got this video here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Usually you're kind of you're saving. All right. So what we're going to do is port type AGWPE.
Yep.
What is that? I have no idea what that stands for. It's a sound card packet. Something.
All right.
All right. Local host.
Yep.
Your KISS port is gonna be 8001.
All right.
Click save. See what happens. No such port. Did it just disappear?
Yeah.
Add it again. Okay.
Go edit.
Yeah.
Edit port. All right. I'm just thrilled that I got a direct message to my.
I'm gonna turn on my Direwolf and open a new terminal window. Mine's not working at all. I reconfigured everything. Let's go. All right. Now you're gonna have to AGW port name. Yeah, you're gonna need the port name. Let's try this. It's the drop down box.
There's nothing. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. Oh wait, I got multiple things going on here. Okay, let's try it now. Let's cancel.
All right, just delete that port. Let's start over.
All right. Adding a port. Go here. Go to.
Go KISS over
AGW.
TC IP.
Okay. Localhost. Hey, it's not red.
Yeah. Okay. That was it.
Okay. You led me astray. You lied to me.
All right. Enter your call sign.
All right. And then this is where, if I want to transmit, I can go enable.
Yeah, you want to
turn these on.
All right. And you might want to look into those. They do kind of different things. But yeah.
I know wide one is kind of like the normal one.
Okay.
I'll leave that one on. And then temp is if I just want to make something local. But okay. Hit save.
So,
see what happens.
And you want to do APRS. All right. Yeah, save.
Hey, look at that. Nothing's red or anything.
All right, close. Let's look at your map and see what happens.
Hey.
Oh, you're receiving.
That
that's
tells
new,
me,
right?
Yep.
That's so yeah, you're receiving all these now.
Well, my map's gone wonky now. Notice that? What happened to my map? So I'm just okay. So that dash arrow is letting me know everything I can. So I got all this stuff that was. Notice there's all a bunch of local stuff that wasn't in my area before, but now it's there.
Yeah, because they're not going out on APRS.is -is. Yeah, restart. You just close out a YAAC and restart it. See what happens. I saw a little Java error message, so.
Oh.
So it says your KISS client went away, and now it's attached again. There you go. Yeah, you just had a little Java error there.
Okay.
So now let's see if stuff. Go back to your. Make sure your thing's still there. Expert mode. I bet that port disappeared. Nope, it's back. Still there.
Port's,
all right, you're cool.
Port's still there. All right, so that tells me that as long as I keep this radio hooked up as is, I can turn everything down, bring up my terminal window, type in dire wolf, get that going, and then everything should be just hunky dory.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so to test if I can send a message.
Yeah, send it to Mike. I don't know.
That's what I was going to say.
It might have to go through the iGate, though. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you send it.
You're not reaching Mike through VHF.
All right, so I'll send it through iGate or this thing.
Well, that's that's just sending it through the internet. But hey, give it a shot.
Then into NAK. Why did that disappear? I don't know what I'm doing. Chat with station. Oh, they have to show up in here.
Nah. Yeah. Maybe we get Mike on one day. He can he can actually use this stuff. I can set it up. But into MAK-9. Try that.
Yep.
Zup dog. A/S/L.
All right, and you can see it went out. So if I go also to view messages. Oh, I'm doubling up. See that? I sent it as just my call sign and call sign -12.
Yeah, I have to look into that. Did you hear a radio transmit?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so we got to make sure your radio's working. Try to send a message to your HT.
Should I be concerned? It looks like it sent it again.
Hit the stop sign.
Oh, okay.
You're just spamming.
I'm just
spamming, but yeah, those three guys don't care.
No.
And they'll probably start messaging you going, hey. Is it still sending?
I just sent.
To you.
It doesn't. Well, yeah, it won't show up on my radio because I'm sending it over. Now we go. Test. Hit stop.
Did your radio transmit?
I didn't see anything. I'm gonna send it to myself so I can do this again.
Okay.
Send. No, I ain't seeing nothing transmit on the radio.
All right. Do you have your DigiRig set up properly? Because sometimes you need to specify the command. You know what I mean? Where the commands are coming from. The connector. It's called connector on the ICOMs. I don't know how much you've used that DigiRig with that radio. So
this is it.
Okay. There's a radio. I'm sure there's a radio setting where you have to kind of put it in a digital mode. You know, just receive the commands, the key, because it's connected to your, it's connected. What port is it connected to?
It's to the data port that's on the back. It's
Yeah, like a 9-pin DIN connector or something.
Yep.
Yeah. So you gotta set up your radio to, I guess it's receiving through it just fine. Or it's transmitting audio through it just fine, but you gotta configure your radio to accept the commands from the computer. What model are you using radio?
FTM 300. Oh, I bet I gotta go to data COM port settings. Speed 96 baud, output off. I bet you I gotta change that output to on. GPS out, packet. Okay, I bet I set the output to packet. I'm just guessing.
Well,
Awesome video.
Is this is not an APRS radio though, is it? Or it is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I think the output would just be FM or whatever. Because it's going to be decoded by Direwolf.
Okay, output I got off, GPS out, packet, waypoint, and off. So I think output must have to be packet, wouldn't it? Well, wait, this is the output of the radio.
The output's fine. I would keep the output the way it was because you're outputting the audio just fine. It's just plain audio.
Yeah.
You've got to, the control is where you need to
data speed, data squelch. Okay, for data I got COM port settings, data band select, data speed, data squelch.
All right. Does anyone have a Yaesu?
All right. Well, we'll go back. Where else could we go? If I click on the APRS, all that's turned off. Config. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, data the COM port settings, speed, and it's at 96 baud, output, off. Well, let's try it at packet. Maybe that's
sure. Make sure you're still receiving stuff.
Yep, nothing sending. All right, radio smarter than me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm able to receive by the radio, so
that's cool. That's kind of what I do most. That's what I always have my radio. I just kind of receive. I don't even iGate what I receive because there's so many nodes around me in the city here that are already iGating. I just don't want to add extra traffic. But
hey, I got the test message on my dash 12. I didn't get it. Oh, okay, it's working. I got that last message. It showed up to my dash 12. You know, I set the dash 7, but I think it just goes to any of my call sign. So let me try that one more time. I'll just put my call sign with no dashes. I'll just put test 2 so I know that's different. I'll hit send. And I got the message. It's working now.
Oh, okay. Tell the sender to use the proper product identifier. Oh, wait. Knowledge number from K. Use of APRS in the designation field is obsolete.
Okay, so okay.
What does that mean?
That means I don't have to do what I was doing. You don't have to add the dash. You just go whatever.
Okay.
All right. So we did it.
All right. Let me look you up on APRS.fi.
Yeah, look at that. I just updated myself here 9 seconds ago, which that wasn't doing before. So it's working. You did it. Thank you, Norm. Hooray. This is cool.
So KD9NJJ, your last heard at 7:41. Wait, did I type your call sign in wrong?
I don't know. Did you? And all right, so this is pretty impressive. For me,
KD9NJJ. It says you were last heard in 2005 near Richmond. New Richmond.
well, according to this, all right.
Oh, I had to put in -12.
Yeah.
There we go. Your last heard. It says, yep, there you go. Power 49 watts. Is that what you're transmitting at?
Yep.
How does it know?
Because that's what I said it to.
Oh, you typed it in.
Yeah.
And you were heard by.
Oh, okay. I think I go back into Direwolf and update that.
Yeah. And you can always mess around with it. It's super easy.
So if I go here,
Call sign.
It's not right up at the freaking top.
Yeah, they're my call.
All right, my call. So I gotta change that to -12.
Okay.
Hit save.
You'll have to close out Direwolf and restart it in a terminal. And Cam4ACK has a excellent video on how to start Direwolf automatically every time you start your computer.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. There's a file in the Direwolf folder, and you just move that to a certain place in your Linux directories.
All right, so I'm working. All right, I'm happy. It's working. And what's really happy is
how far out you're getting.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that because it looks like it's
Can you
based
click
off
on
of
that?
this.
It will tell you how far away it is. I don't know, but
that's the far. So that circle is being based off of that guy.
yeah.
So of course, in reality, it's probably doing a whatever.
Well, it's doing the two farthest away.
Yeah.
So you see, you got that one
down
there.
here. Okay, I see.
So it's drawn a circle from 2 points.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Yep.
It's just not giving you a huge ass circle.
Yep. And it's really cool because I'm starting to get messages popping up here.
Yeah.
From Mike's being a Weisenhammer. Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Did he send it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. I think there's another message. Oh, see, messages.
Can you do chat with station?
Yeah.
I haven't messed around with that. Maybe you can reply.
M0 AWA just said, "Way to go, Shane." It's popping up here. This is cool. So yeah, back.
Yeah, turn off YouTube comments. We're just taking comments via APRS.
I'll just add a.
Just add that window.
Yep. I'll just put a camera right onto the radio there.
What's the chat with station?
What's the what?
Chat with station. See the message? It says chat with station.
Right. So I can go with some of the local stations that are popping up here.
That's the local stations. Okay. It doesn't show up on the APRS IS ones.
Oh, here my handheld showed up.
Oh, cool.
Oh. So I should be able to, okay. So chat with station and see if I chat with Mike. Hit okay. This thing pops up.
What's up, handsome? I have no idea. I've never tried this before.
Yeah, so. I don't know. But what I keep saying or trying to say here is I got an omnidirectional dual band antenna that's up about 25 feet from this general area, and you can see I'm according to this, now obviously it all depends on terrain and stuff too, but I can hit right up to Superior, Duluth, and to the south side of the Twin Cities. So that's pretty good coverage.
Yeah, and it's probably flat. Is it more flat towards Duluth than out towards St. Paul?
Yeah.
Or less?
It's all pretty flat through here.
Okay, so that's why you're getting out so far?
Yeah. Yeah, this is flat land.
Well, man, I'm glad you got working. Hey, this was probably the easiest tech support I've ever done for you.
Yeah. I did not. Yeah, I just got a message from KD9YSU. I think that's Chris. Hope the wind's not bad by you. No, there's not windy here at all yet, but it's going to get nasty later on tonight. So let me make some old man noises. Yep, that is Chris. All right, so now I'm back over here, and I gotta turn off the crap behind me so I don't wash out. So I'm thrilled. We got shit working here.
Yeah.
So I've been missing out on chats. Looks like we got Chris and Mike going back. Packet ham radio agnostic solution. I don't know what we're talking. I think it's just talking about us trying to figure things out.
Where was that? Sorry. I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah. That was like at 8:04 my time, like literally a half hour ago. So
okay. I think you're just saying the DigiRig is kind of easy to use because it doesn't the settings are kind of the same no matter what radio you're using.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, yep. Chris and Mike going back. Looks like they were sending messages to each other.
Oh, you turned off your radio, so you're right. So you're not connected anymore. Yeah. Is that what happened?
No, I'm still on. I just minimized everything, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I didn't. I turned it off. I'm back up. Okay.
Now I think you may have messed your port up.
Oh, really?
Hit cancel. See if it starts working again.
Yeah, it looks like it's all good.
Okay, I'm just seeing blank here. And it says no port. Oh, you're still on AGWP. You still have that window up.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I'm not even sharing my screen. You're looking at yours.
Oh. I'm watching the stream from like I'm watching the stream here from like 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
When we were setting this up. I need to click live. I was completely confused. I'm like, didn't we just do this? I'm like, how are you controlling your computer
I'm sitting there looking at that stuff, and I turn around and I look. I'm like, I'm not even sharing the screen. What are you talking about? Oh,
That's
too
what
funny.
I get for looking at the YouTube stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
So cool. We got stuff figured out.
Yeah.
Confused the heck out of ourselves a few times, but that's all right.
That was pretty easy.
Yep.
Yeah, I sure did.
Okay, so I need to make some notes of what we did, but basically, as long as I leave the radio connected to the computer the way I have it now, I'll be good. I can shut everything down. It's just I can start Direwolf.
Yep. Turn on your radio first.
Yep.
Start Direwolf. Then start YAAC.
And then all those settings will be the same.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. So if I go to set this thing up in the field, or someplace else, like if I unplug the radio or whatever, then I just.
All you need to do is change your GPS settings.
Yeah.
Because I assume unless your radio, does your radio have GPS?
Yes.
You may be able to pull, I don't know if it may be able to pull the GPS from your radio, but I'm not sure.
Sure.
Or you could just get yourself a little serial GPS.
Yep.
And
yeah, but
and get data from that, and Smart KM4ACK has a nice video on that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think we got going.
Because when you're out in the field, it doesn't know where you are unless unless you tell it manually or you have a GPS hooked up.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as like the updates we had to do to Direwolf, as far as fighting ports and stuff like that, it should all be the way it is. Yes, we are. I didn't. Norm helped me get YAAC working on my home setup here. I messed around with it before, and I got it so I could pull stuff off the internet, but I couldn't get my radio to work. And it turns out I made the assumption that with the radio and the digirig for the sound card, that was all I would need to work with YAAC, but I need to have Direwolf running in the background to act as a TNC. I thought the digirig was a TNC as well, but it's just a sound card. Shows what I know. But I know that now. So that's basically what it was. Is I just and that was back to my rant that I was in the middle of, and then all of a sudden stuff started working, and I quit. That's what frustrates me as an appliance operator is I just want to connect my radio to an app or some software on my computer to do stuff. But in order to get the software to talk to the radio, I need another hardware device and run another software in the background, and I gotta go into terminal modes and change things and stuff like that. It's just frustrating, and I would just like if we could do a little more. So
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, an old tablet for to use for your maps. Using the Android yeah.
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
Instead of carrying a whole laptop out into the field.
Right. All right. Well, that's basically all I was going to do. Is we got that going.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it going, and it looks like there's all these USB GPS devices out on Amazon for pretty cheap. So
yeah, I got one of those too.
Yeah, you can just plug that in, and then you tell YAAC you create another port
Mm-hmm.
and have YAAC pull the GPS from that.
Yep. Have you seen N1 JUR's series viz he's did with the build out for ham radio he's doing in his truck?
No.
Some of it's, you should check it out. Some of it's pretty cool. Or I shouldn't say some of it. It's pretty cool. Where
Okay.
he's I think he has what's that, All-Star or something like that running out of Pi. And he's got everything coming in. He's got like a panel that he's built that sits behind the back seat of his truck. He's put a lot of thought into it, and it's pretty cool. So there you go.
And one thing you can also do is just have a Raspberry Pi here.
Mm-hmm.
This is 0, and have Direwolf running on it, and have Direwolf already and have this hooked up to your radio through a digi rig like an HT or something, and have the Direwolf automatically beacon. So those settings that we didn't even touch, you saw all those below. Those are beaconing settings. So you can actually just Direwolf will do the whole thing headless without a screen. So if you're, you also have an APRS HT, but if you didn't, you could carry around this small digi rig and a
Well, that's kind of how I was originally going, and that's where we talked about Tio was helping me out years ago at an outing. Is that radio I have? I got in the armor lock cage set up, so it has. Well, you may see it. There's an old video I have, but I got that thing set so it goes into a man pack with a battery and everything. And TL was going to help me get Direwolf going on a little Pi Zero that would turn that thing into a APRS digipeater out in the field. We started messing around with that, and that was like at a field day type thing, and we spent about 15 minutes messing around with it. Then we got distracted with food and other people's projects and stuff like that, and we never did anything. But I guess I should get that going again. I got the kit all there. So that way if I can unplug that from that computer, take it out, and then put it in there.
But hey, I'm glad you got it working. I have a hard out.
Yep. I gotta get going too.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if you were going to stick around for a little while. You can close up or.
Yeah, I can close up.
All right.
Thanks. We had some people hanging out watching me try to get YAAC going. Thank you for doing so. And we'll be doing more stuff on this type of thing. Like I said in the beginning, I'm pushing myself to use more digital modes, both at home and portable, in a self-preparedness manner. I think now that I've seen the potential with YAAC using APRS, I see a lot of potential for that for all kinds of uses, for just staying in touch with friends and family, emergency situations like tornadoes, civil unrest, hurricanes, flooding, what have you, and just sending messages and seeing what's in your area. I think that's just very cool that I can see what I'm picking up in my general area just with my antenna on the roof of my house. So it's a lot of fun.
Next thing you know, you're gonna get a weather station hooked up.
Oh, you might. Yeah, you're going to, Eric. I'm getting more and more into the APRS. I might even start doing the APRS Thursday net type thing. Oh, and it seems everybody's got a DigiPi or DigiRig or a Raspberry Pi project going. Yeah, that Toad's head thing, that looks pretty useful. That's kind of cool. All right. So
yeah,
yeah,
I might actually try that now.
all right, we'll start doing stuff. So yeah, thanks for playing along, folks, and watch me screw around. Thank you all for helping me prove that it works by sending me unsolicited messages. That was pretty cool. We were literally wondering, is this thing working or not? And N0AWA and Mike and Chris all started sending messages, so that was awesome. So thanks a lot, folks. I appreciate your support. And yeah, should we just pull the pin on this bad boy, Norm?
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, it was great. It was fun working on this, and glad you got it working.
Yeah, it was fun. We'll try it again. So, all right, this is turning into a Midwest goodbye. I think we said goodbye about 3 times now. So I'm just going to hit the button. Go on about your day, folks.